Good morning, class 7. This is Kaushalya Rajpurohit, your social science teacher, and today we are going to discuss chapter 3 Democracy in Action. Democracy is one of the best form of government, and we have already learned about democracy in the last chapter. We know that there are two types of government, direct and indirect, right? Gram Sabha is the example of direct democracy, while in most of the democratic country they use indirect democracy. In most of the democratic countries, they use indirect form of democracy. In indirect form of democracy, political power remains with the people indirectly through the elected representatives. These representatives make up the legislature. It is known as parliament at the national level and state assembly at the state level. Okay, so most of the democratic countries all over the world carry out indirect democracy. Because of the high population, it is not possible to carry out the direct democracy. Hence, people select their representatives, and these representatives form the government. This representative form parliament at national level and state assembly at state level. Universal adult franchisee. Now, what is universal adult franchisee? As we all know that we have indirect democracy. That means we people will be selecting their candidates, their representatives, and for that they need to have the right of vote. So the franchisee or the right of vote is available to entire adult population of the country, right? So every adult has, no matter whether he is a male or a female, he is a rich or poor, has right to vote. Children below the age of voting, those declared bankrupt, persons of unsound mind, and persons declared criminals by the law are not entitled to vote. So, who the person who are under the age of, or the children who are under the age of 18, and the persons who are declared bankrupt, the person who have unsound mind or which have a criminal offense, they cannot vote. Universal adult franchisee means that right to vote is universally given to all the adult citizens irrespective of the religion, caste, sex, property, educational qualification. Okay, so what is universal adult franchisee? It means that everyone has right to vote. In India, all the citizens who attain the age of 18 are given right to vote. An important principle of adult franchisee is rule of one person, one vote. That means a single person can vote only once. So this is an important rule of adult franchisee. It is based on the equality of the citizen. So everyone has equal rights. The next important point is elections. In India, the independent body entrusted with the responsibility of conducting free and fair election is Election Commission of India, right? So, in order to carry out indirect democracy, we need to have elections, right? People will be voting to select their representative, and hence we need a committee who will carry out free and fair elections, and it is the responsibility of Election Commission of India. Elections are held to choose and elect the representative to the Lok Sabha, state assemblies, local bodies like municipal corporations, committees, and Jilla Parishad, Panchayat Samitis, Gram Panchayat, etc. So, election is being held to choose all the representatives of all the government bodies, right? Whether it may be Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, or any local body. So, election is carried out smoothly by the Election Commission of India. The next important thing to carry out election properly is the secret ballot. Now, what is secret ballot? People exercise their freedom of choice to elect their representatives without any interference. This requires that nobody should know in whose favor a voter has cast her or his vote. It should remain a secret even after voting, and for this, a secret ballot can guarantee this freedom. Okay, so only a secret ballot can guarantee this freedom and privacy to voters, that their secret cannot be revealed, whether it is after election. 2. Secret ballot was first introduced in Australia in 1856. The two different methods were used then. In first one, a voter has to cross all the candidates whom he did not want to elect. In the second method, a voter had to mark the corresponding box to the preferred candidate. Electronic voting machine are commonly used in election. Nowadays we have an electronic voting machine. As you can see in the picture, all the candidate with the party are being named on the machine, and the person who want to vote will be the voting to the respective party, right? So he will be pressing that button. So the voting has become easier nowadays. Okay, so this is all for today. We will be continuing this chapter. Thank you.